Hello, one person. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, okay? It is pretty early, especially in California. Hi, two people. Somebody let me know if you can hear this, okay? I just want to make sure I'm not muted. What's everybody doing? What's the haps? I'm going to wait a few more minutes. It could be a little bit too early. Who's here? Can you come in and say hi? Or could it be trolls? Could it be haters? I think it was a troll or a hater. I'd like to go where you already know. I'd like to go where you already know. Look, isn't that pretty? Pretty cool. You two little people keep coming in and going out, coming in and going out. I have a feeling they're trolls. Oh, there's those two people again. Hello, two people. Who are you? Are you someone I know? Are you trolling? Or I don't know? Oh, there's one person. The other one went away. I hear that fire. It makes me want to have a fire in my fireplace, but I don't have wood. Two people again. Can you hear Angie snoring? If no one comes in, I'll wait till I might go out and come back in a little bit later because it is early. Well, although it's like 20 to 11 back east. Florida Gray, hey, I've got some people, but they're not answering, so I don't know if I know them, they're trolls or haters, but nonetheless, Could you give me a thumbs up? How are you doing? I just thought I'd come on real quick. Hey, oh, okay. Yeah, you never know. You never know who's in here. So I got to get that. I hope Sandy Law sees this, because I tried back in Nana Patty's to get the number of her Epson printer, because the different, Florida, you probably already know this, but the different ink for the sublimation, there's numbers that goes with certain printers. So I need to know what number her printer is and which number her inks are, the sublimation, the hippo, the ink. When are you going live again, Florida? What are you doing, JC? JC, are you back east? She had a number, because there's different numbers for there's different Epson sublimation printers. I was looking at Amazon. Are you back east too, JC? What are you guys up to? I have to get a video up, and I have to film a couple videos today. Hers was a 48,000. Okay. Glad I remembered that. Thank you. Because I wrote it on my hand real quick, and then I forgot, started my hand, and I washed it off. What have you guys been up to? Have you been crafting at all? Yeah, see what I mean? There's all different numbers to Epson. And that's what I'm seeing. How's everybody's weather? It's been in the set here. I have to remember that 4800 and 2803. I don't have a pen with me. I just thought I'd come in for a few minutes, since I was sitting here having my coffee. You're in the 50s? You're in the 50s? I wish I was in the 50s. I wish I was in the 50s in age, too. Hi, 7 people. If you could give me a thumbs up, even if you don't come in. Thumbs down, thumbs up, you know, whichever. It all goes into the algorithm. Hi, pussycat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 29? Oh, I want 29. During the holidays, I don't like 70. I don't like 70 degrees. It was warm enough yesterday when you stood outside. If you stood in the sun long enough, you started to get a little bit hot. I don't like that. Not in December. I wished it was like that. Isn't that pretty? See the snow coming down and the fireplace? That's what I wish. You're watching a guy in New York showing Christmas lights in a cool neighborhood. You know, I did that. It was at time, and it was in Boston, and well, actually, it was in Salem, and he was walking around all the neighborhoods. It was really cool to see all the neighborhoods. Work is a 4-letter word. Oh, you're crappy, don't ask. I remember those days. Towards the end, I just couldn't even, oh, I hated it. I really did. I'm not kidding. So I know what you mean. I mean, when I was younger, well, I guess when you're still in the throes of knowing that you got to work for a few years yet or what else, but when you start getting to the age where you know you're going to be retiring, it's like you're checking out already. It's like, you know what? I'm ready to blow this pop stand. Then my last day, sayonara on the steel guitar. Never looked back, came home and threw away my clothes. So I do know what you're talking about, Pussycat. I do know. I got to bed at midnight, and that's early for me. But I'm yawning like crazy, although I've been up since 4. Can you guys hear Angie snoring? Hello, 9 people. Can you hit the thumbs up? You're not in. Hey, has anyone had an echocardiogram where they put you on the treadmill and do the stress test? Is an echo where it's an IV or where it's just like kind of like a EKG that's connected just with, the, I don't know what you call them, you know what I'm talking about, where it's all over your body and it just kind of records it as you're on the treadmill? You had one, Florida? You had a echocardiogram? Now, what's the difference between an echocardiogram and an EKG? I'm not familiar with all of it. I had an ultrasound, I've had an EKG, and then they want to do that stress test with the cardiogram. You can't stress test? Well, how are they ever going to know if you've got blockage, or is there other ways to know if you've got blockage in your arteries? Because when when Mark went in, as soon as he went on the treadmill, but I can't remember that they had him all hooked up. They must have, but I don't remember that part. But anyway, when they had him walking it, I remember he didn't take literally more than 5 steps, and they said, get off of it right now. And that's when they admitted him into the hospital, and that's when he had all of the stents put in. He was 98% blocked, 98 or 99. You can't do it on a treadmill? Well, how do they do your, I'm sorry that she's snoring so loud, you guys, but well, that's just her. So how else does a person know if their arteries are blocked? They IV you and then just look. Huh. Well, I don't know what. So an echo, What does an echo show other than, I mean, it's not like an MRI, right? And like I said, I had an ultrasound of the heart. That's how I saw the bleeding. Are you working on anything today, Florida? Oh, I know what I was going to ask. You know how those heat presses for the cups? Well, I mean, it could be for shirts as well, I guess. But when you use those, do you have to do sublimation? Or does the heat press, like for cups, can you just use like vinyl? Oh, okay. The echo is a moving picture like ultrasound, but more depth. Okay. So the echo, then, do they do an IV? Both on cups? Okay, so you can use sublimation or vinyl. So I guess the IV, I don't know. I'm so confused with all of it. I wonder what Sandy's working on today. That woman never stops. She's always needs to get her channel open. I mean, because she's got a channel. Anyone that's on YouTube has a channel. It's just a matter of putting stuff up. I guarantee you people would be watching her. Hi, 6 people. Come out, wherever you are. The IV, I do ramps up my heart. The IV, I do. It ramps up my heart like the drug. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, I think. Yes, they do. They give you something in an IV where it makes the heart, it starts making the heart go fast instead of going on the treadmill. Now I know what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that before. And they said the day that oh gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. They said that the day that I have that I can't any caffeine before I go. And I don't have it until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Doggone. Couldn't I have a cup of coffee really early in the morning? I'm going to call them and ask. I don't have that until 2 o'clock. If I have a cup of coffee like at 8 o'clock in the morning, I mean, surely that caffeine isn't going to still, that 1 cup of coffee, be working on me at 2. I'm going to call them and see. Did you get the house decorated yet, Florida or JC? Hello, 6 people. Oh. I've got to get going on those videos. What have you guys been doing that's on here that can tell me? You were making clay gingerbread men? Oh, cool. I can't wait to see him, Floor. What kind of clay are you using? I saw this new clay on TikTok, well, that people make, and it's with baking soda and cornstarch. Foam? You mean the spray foam? Once I was having surgery early AM, I just took a big sip of my husband's coffee, switched it around in my mouth, and spit it out. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine a cup of coffee. Now, I can understand if I was having the stress test in the morning, I could understand it. But if it isn't until 2 in the afternoon, I can't have a cup of coffee in the morning. Because I only have 1 cup in the morning anyway. That's all I ever have. When I used to work, I would make a cup of coffee and put it in my tumbler that Tammy got me, actually, because I keep it really cold. And I would take it to work. But other than that, I only drink 1 cup of coffee in the day. I mean, in a 24-hour period. So, foam, foam clay, I have seen that one. That lady called it cold porcelain. Foam clay. Like the light clay. Have you guys been watching anything good on TV? Any good movies or anything? Oh, gosh. I made a roast yesterday, and I put some spaghetti sauce on, in the crock pot with the roast. I think I'll have that tonight. What are you guys having for dinner? I always get sick of trying to figure out what to make. Have you decorated it all, JC? Have any of the 9 people that are here that aren't coming on? Has anyone started decorating? Florida, you have the free StreamYards, right? All you do is sign up for it. And then you can have 4 people. Can you, as long as you want, when it's free, Florida? Hi, 7 people. Come on in. Even if you haven't been in before, come in and say hi. There they go. Cracks me up. You can, but you two only go 11 and a half hours. Well, I would never go that long anyway, but I'm just trying to get my feelers out on how it works, You can have up to 4 people come up on panel. I heard you say that. And then obviously you can go for hours, because when you go on, a lot of times you go on for at least 3 or 4, even longer sometimes, right? So that's pretty cool. And I know that you have to keep the watermark up. I don't care about that. That doesn't matter to me. I will start doing that. Because sometimes I think, shoot, I wish Florida would go live, or I wish Anna Patty would go live, or I wish somebody go live. And then I thought, well, then go live. Go live if you want someone to go live, Daveda. You too, JC? Because I told Florida, I go, Florida, people like when you go live, right, JC? I told her that. So many nice people are in there. Oh, shoot, my battery's gonna go in a minute, dang it. I'll stand another 5 minutes. I forgot that I didn't charge my, okay, every night when I go to bed, I always charge my phone, okay? So the next morning it'll be charged. Well, I don't know what happened, but obviously I did not plug in my phone. How I didn't do it is beyond me. But anyway, so now hi, Nightmare, how are you? How the heck are you? What time is it where you are? Did you hear that, Floor? JC said, yes, it's like a neighborhood block party. It's noon? What's your weather like, Nightmare? We're in the 70s. I'd like to go where you already know. Oh, good. We will be on either tonight or tomorrow. Hey, Peggy, how are you? How's it going? You're in Utah, right, Peggy? It must be cold there. 19? Oh, I want it to be 19 here. What are you making for dinner, Night? Is my cord? My cord's over there. Dang it. Well, hopefully you'll come on tonight. No pressure, Floor. You had pizza omelet? How do you do a pizza omelet? You make eggs and pizza sauce? Pizza omelet. I have to go in for a echocardiogram and a stress test, Peggy. So pray for me. I got bleeding in my heart. Every time I say it, I want to sing, I got bleeding in my heart, tearing all apart, just bleeding in my heart. And baby, I can't stand it. I don't know why that song comes into my mind. Pepperoni and veggies, mozzarella. Oh, that sounds good. Yes, Utah, it's about 30 degrees. Cold but not snowing. I'm making spaghetti dinner. Yeah, I made roast with spaghetti sauce last night. So I'll have that probably tonight again with a green salad. I love salad. I want it to get colder here, you guys, so bad. I love cold weather. I really do. I mean, it's not as hot, you know, obviously, in the summer like it's been, but I still would like it colder. Has anyone decorated yet for Christmas? Oh, I know. I just do YouTube around family, not YouTube before. I know. I'm kind of just giving you a pretend hard time. Family comes first. We 6 inches of snow on Thursday. Really? Not, some of my family know this, but maybe you do. My family on my dad's side were from Nova Scotia. And then from Nova Scotia, they went down into Boston. And that's where they decided to hang out for all those, is in Boston. No, I did not make this snowman, although it would be very easy to make. I got that from Hobby Lobby, JC. All you have to do is you could even take pumpkins and just put material over the pumpkins, or you could wrap the pumpkins first in a little bit of batting and then put the material and then just put sticks for the arms and a hat. I mean, that would be easy to make, but I got it when I was working there. And I have a little one over here in the fireplace. I have to turn everything on. I have a snowman hat in there and the snowman and my candles, but I got to turn all that on. I'm going to film maybe tomorrow the rest of the house so I can do a home tour. Yes, it was very nice, Peggy. I hope you did too. I was at my youngest son's house, the one that's moving to Tennessee. So you're not far from Nova Scotia then? Yeah, I don't know if I have any family left there or not. All I know is when my brother did genealogy on on my dad's side, our grandmother, my dad's mother, and her family, but now I don't know where the family came from originally, or if they were always, I don't know. I can't remember what he said, but all I know is they were in Nova Scotia and then they came down into Boston because Canada isn't that far from New York and Boston, is it? I'm not sure. So you're a few hours away from Nova Scotia. Okay. Yep, I'm sure like old. My dad hated it. That's why he's the only one out of 9 brothers and sisters. He's the only one that moved to California. Every single one of them stayed in Boston. But he'd go back and visit a lot. But he hated the snow. Hated it. He goes, it's pretty to look at, he said, but deal with it. When you have to get the snow, you have to plow the snow away to get out, and then you have to get the snow off your car, and then you have to heat it up, and 10-hour drive from New York. So it'd be a little further than to Boston too. I'm hoping to go to Boston maybe next. Hopefully. Are you working on anything, Peggy, as far as crafts? I just gotta get Got to get myself motivated to get up there, get that stuff done. I hate when my mojo isn't there. My mind's thinking of all kinds of things that I want to do eventually. It's just getting that umph. You know what I mean? Did I tell you I finally got a washer and dryer? Remember, I was telling, well, I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember Muppets and Hell and Jack and those girls knew. But I used to have to wring my clothes out because my spinner broke in my wash machine. Oh, that was fun. Try wringing out by hand sheets and large towels and jeans, and it was a nightmare. No pun intended, nightmare. But oh, it was awful. And with my hands, with the arthritis in my hands, sometimes it would hurt so bad trying to wring that stuff out. Finally, I didn't think it was ever going to happen. Got a new washer and dryer. It is so nice not to have to worry about it now. So the winter is a challenge, but yeah, it's so pretty. And I like back east and different states because, you know, like in the fall when the leaves change, it's so beautiful. We don't have that here. I mean, we get trees that get a little bit yellow, and I don't mean vibrant, where I'm at anyway. Where, like, I always look at Becky, I look at just the vibrance of just the way the trees look, how they change those beautiful colors. Nope, don't have it here. Not like that. Listen to her. I think some of it, she has that pushed in nose. So what are you guys gonna do today? I'm gonna leave in a minute because my phone, it's on red. The bar's on red, which means it's gonna go out in a minute. So I know Florida's making gingerbread men. What are you guys gonna do? And then I'll go. Florida, let us know later if you're gonna go on tonight or tomorrow. Everyone will like seeing you, I'm telling you. And 7 people, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you see this on the replay, give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I wonder if I should do, I should do. Well, actually, Florida, when you have StreamYards, you could do, you know what, Florida? You could do, on StreamYards, you could do a DIY on there. Just like you do YouTube, and it could still be put on YouTube, on your live. And Angie, put your head up a little bit. Maybe it'll help. She's looking at me like, what are you doing? Leave me alone. She said she'll let us all know. We can't help it that you're becoming the celebrity. Can't help it that you're popular. You got a lot of people in there, chick, when you go on your lives. 90 people, sometimes 100. Did you get anything, Dick? Florida? Oh, that's good. You could do that. Maybe I'll start doing that. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for just the ones that were looking and not coming in and talking. You gave your ladder away. CJC, she said, thank you, Florida. We always look forward to it. But glad your priorities are straight. All right, guys. Love you. Thanks for coming in. Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. There's only one you. And you bring something to this world nobody else can. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.